install word processing features that will make the exam be well formatted, well structured, to see that at least the school can come up with well formatted examination papers. Is the problem solved? Have you come up with an appropriate tool that will really solve the problem? Is word processing an ideal option? If it's a yes, it means the candidate has provided an appropriate ICT tool. Thank you. Let's continue. Management measure. The candidate says that the management measure here provide user guidelines for document preparation. The school or the administration should develop simple guidelines for teachers on how to format and organize documents when using word processing software, so that the school documents such as exams and letters appear clear and professional. Meaning that if we install updated word processing application, it is not enough. Let the school say that a form exam should follow the following procedures. The font style should be Times New Roman. The font size should be 12. The alignment should be this. The school should come up with clear guidelines. If we do this, we shall be able to use the suggested ICT tool in a clear and proper way, which will help us solve the problems that have been aligned in the scenario. Item 2, we are saying, point 2 or tool number 2. The candidate is telling us here, I want to look at this exceptional candidate. He is telling us that for me to get an A, I have to be extra. I have to do enough. Look at these key opening statements. Purchasing modern computer sets. The school could have provided computers, but the problems are still there. So if you say buy computers or computer set, should you just go in for any computer? Do you think the problem will be solved? Now the candidate yearning for an A is telling the item evaluator that please do for me this. Purchase modern. These keywords are eye-catching elements for those that are yearning to get an A. Purchasing modern computer sets. Modern. Jomat School should purchase modern computer sets to address the problem of poorly typeset exam, papers, and inaccurate learners' records. Now, after putting this down, the candidate talks about a computer set in line with the scenario. For example, the system unit will process and store examination data and learners' records, ensuring accuracy and efficiency. The monitor, the learner is going on to break down what are some of the elements that are making up a computer set and how will they be relevant in line with the scenario. The learner says that the monitor will display the information being prepared so that teachers can clearly view and check examination papers and records before finalizing them. The keyboard will enable teachers to enter examination content and learners' details accurately, improving the preparation. We are saying that improving the preparation of the school documents and keeping and record keeping. The computers should look. Now, this is for an exceptional candidate who is yearning to get an A. The computers should have suitable specifications such as Core i7. The candidate is extra. Goes on even to give you some of the key attributes that make up a modern computer set. Core i7 processor and above. At least 8 GB RAM. At least meaning that there are more that you can yearn for, but the candidate goes on to give you a starting point. 256 GB solid state drive. A genuine operating system such as Windows 11 Professional and a full HD monitor. Reliable brands include, even goes on to give you some of the reliable brands, mentioning Dell, HP, to mention but a few. Using modern computers will help the school manage information faster and more accurately, improving efficiency and the school's public image. Has the candidate given appropriate ICT tool? Yes. I will say the candidate identified an ICT tool. This is a T. Then the candidate was able to describe the ICT tool to the bone in line with the scenario. Coherency is very coherent as he talks about this ICT tool. Okay, now putting this a bit closer, understanding this at a better view, the learner that is suggesting for us some of these ICT tools, because you're saying that purchasing modern computer set, do you know what some of the elements that make up a modern computer set? Nice. If you know them, have you looked at some of the good brands? So that as you suggest to the school, you are telling them that please go in for this. It will help us come up with clear options. Look at such